Hello and welcome to this video. Today I'm going to be doing a stock analysis on ABB. Now, if you don't know what ABB is, it is a Swedish company that manufactures industrial stuff that might be transformers for power stations. But the reason I want to highlight them is because they help make robotics that can automate tasks instead of people doing it. And I like them quite a lot because they are currently partnering with NVIDIA to make an AI that can automatically filter through stuff in a warehouse. So say you have a warehouse and you need orders to be filled. ABB with NVIDIA are making machines that can automatically pick out every single thing that needs to be shipped out, cutting man hour quite low. And just the entire automation industry is ABB is by far one of the leading, which I like quite a lot. They also make some machines for auto assembly and other lines where, say, imagine a robot could fix it for you and they make custom robots all the time, and I like them quite a lot. Now, if we take a look at the graph here, you can see, of course, it tumbled down because of the tariffs, so every stock is basically down at the moment. Now, however, we are currently laying at a support line. As you can see, we have a previous bottom foundation right here, a bit lower where we are laying currently. So as you can see, the bottom from the last peak was, and now we are currently laying a bit above that. As you can see, the green line here, that is where we ended up back in Friday's trading. So it is at a stable point. Of course, we can't see yet if it's going to continue down because of the volatility in the market at the moment. But we did see quite nice rises over the past year. As you can see, we traded all the way up down from 470, and we're up to about, what's the peak here? About 650 Swedish kroners. That's about $100. Oh, about 100, no, it's actually not, it's about $90. So not that expensive of a stock, but quite interesting. Now, we are currently laying here, and we can also see that the RSI is still quite poor. As you can see, we ended up trading being oversold. So a reason I like it is because they are by far the main leader in their field, and I especially prefer companies that are the market leaders. Now, as you can see down here, recently did have some weak earnings. As you can see, down by 2% last time, down by 8% before that, then before that up by 1%, and then down by 0.6%. So not the greatest earnings, but it could be a much worse. So I think they just guided a bit too positively, and of course we don't see that great. Now it is going to be interesting to see what happens later when next quarter comes up, and in the future when their automated and AI run products get a lot better, which is why I like the stock quite a lot because I just think they are a market leader. So I see huge growth for them in the future. Now dividends for ABB is quite decent, 2.1%, 10 Swedish kroners. That's about $1.30. So as you can also see here, annually they increase the revenue quite decently, and they have quite good margins for an industrial company. As you can see, back in 2020, it was up at 1.1%, and now it's all the way up to 11%. So quite nice. So as you can see, they just keep on improving their revenue and their net income. So I like that quite a lot. Now seasonals on this, let's just go back, say 10 years, 15 years. As you can see, it has quite huge range here. As you can see, some years we are up 47% and some years we're down 22%. Currently for the year we are down 19.2%. So it is not the one that is going to blow the biggest, but it's not the one that's going to lose the most either. But say you have 3 years in a row where you gain 30 or 20 or 40%, that quickly accumulates to being a lot of percentage from your original investment. So that's why I like this stock quite a lot. Of course, remember, this isn't financial advice, this is purely entertainment and education. Now, if we look at technicals for the day, it is no surprise it is a strong sell, and moving averages, as you can see, it did take quite a tumble from peak. Yeah. Also, if we take a look at the month, however, it is a neutral, and that was because we were having an upwards trending, and then the tariffs came and it just plummeted along with the rest of the market. So analyst rating on it is quite decent at the moment, up 18% at average. As you can see, we have quite a lot, 37, 10 strong buy, 21 hold, 1 sell, and 4 strong sells. Now, their main competition might be Amazon, which is also making automated warehouses, but I don't believe they are going to export it as they, of course, want to keep their edge. Meanwhile, ABB is going to help other companies do so. Now, we do have some 700 averages, estimations, I mean, for the year. I think that's a bit too much. I think 562 might be a bit too low, actually. I think 600 is about right. 590 to 600, I think is going to be right. As you can see, we also have some sales down here, down to 400. If we were to get down here, I don't believe this is unrealistic either. As you can see, that it would be on par with previous bottoms we've seen in the past 2 years. It might contract to that, but of course we don't know yet. So that was my stock analysis on ABB. Now, if you like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe and comment if you want me to make any other videos.